Hey, welcome back to another video where we are now 1 week post operation. And before I give another update as to where we are today, how things are going, what's changed since yesterday, any progress or anything I've changed to do differently. I think the main thing which happened last night was some reason I seem to experience a lot more pain down there last night. It felt like shooting stabs of pain, certainly in the bottom part of where the circumcision had taken place, where the frenulum was. There seemed to be more pain in that area, and it seemed to go on for quite some time, which was a bit of concern. I took more painkillers to try and numb it, but for some reason it took a good hour or so before it actually started numbing down. So it was a bit uncomfortable, which was strange considering the whole day I didn't really have any pains or any aches or anything like that. So I don't know what that was all about, or whether it's because I was sleeping or my legs were up or not sleeping but trying to sleep, my legs were up and I was relaxing, that the body starts healing. Not sure the answer on that one, to be honest with you, but I woke up this morning and there was not as much blood there as it was the night before, so that's a good thing. But what I'd noticed is that the scab underneath where the frenulum was is now starting to come away from the bottom part now, which I can only assume is a good thing. It's got caught a little bit in the gauze. What I'm looking to do is not rip it off because I don't really want to do that. So what I'm going to do is over the course of the day, leave it as it is, not try and tear it, to sort of gently move it a little bit. It doesn't seem to hurt, but I just don't want to take any chances of potentially pulling it off and any damages coming on there. So yeah, so that's really the only development really which has happened since yesterday. So it's not a massive change. It's now been 7 days. No, I've read in a lot of articles that from day 10, 15, things start easing up in terms of sensitivities, in terms of pain. So I'm hoping the next couple of days going forward, there will be a bit more normality to my life, because even trying to walk of a distance at the moment without a gauze or without a bandage around it is painful. It's not comfortable at all. It's very sore. It's very sensitive. So what I have done during the day, if I'm going out anywhere, short little walks just to get a bit of fresh air, is I'm wrapping it in the gauze and the bandage just to try and stop that from happening. And it seems to be working at the moment. However, I'm mindful that I know leaving it with air allows it to heal a lot better. Was a question which was actually raised the other day, which was the store whether or not you get any decisions as to whether the type of circumcision you can have, which I understand is a variety of the different types depending on what you're looking for, really, what sort of cosmetic outcome you're looking for, what kind of works for you, or what the surgeon recommends for you to have. Now, this is a discussion I did have with the surgeon about this, what I'm looking for, and I wanted something which was more natural, as it were. So I wanted to retain as much of my foreskin as possible, to rather than having it so tight like some people have, where the foreskin movement doesn't seem to be there anymore. Now, at this stage, because of the swelling and bits and pieces, it's very difficult to tell as to how much movement I have got there. But what I can clearly see is that where the foreskin was reattached, it's quite high up, just under the glands, and there is a fair amount of movement in the foreskin still, which I can only assume that is exactly what I asked for, and there will be some form of movement there still, albeit not as much as there would have been prior to the circumcision. So only time will tell, and when I eventually get to the stage of being able to check this part out, it'd be great, and I'll certainly let you know. Well, thanks for watching, and I will do another update in the coming days. So if you have any questions, as always, put them in the comments below, and I'll be happy to answer them. Thanks for watching.